Hi, I'm Dahlia
And I'm Enrique.
with Dishes and Destinations. We're at Champions Run in Ocala. We're here for an Adventure Bandits Bash. We are here to make empanadas, teach you how to make empanadas.
And now, let's make some empanadas.
Because why? It's all about the food. Seasonings that you use at home. So it's onion powder, those simple ingredients that come together, blend together, and make a delicious pie. The first thing I do is just add my oil.
And turn it on.
I thought it was on. I already browned the ground beef this morning. We already have the other ones prepped for you guys that we did this morning.
Wait a minute, these things.
The glasses. And he didn't get his glasses. So.
Oh, besides that, it's not on yet.
Yes, you can do ground beef, ground chicken, ground turkey, and the ingredients would be all the same, just ground meat. You want it ground really small, just chop it up in the pan while it's cooking so that it's really easy to scoop into your empanadas. You can, yes you can. You can even bake them. You can even bake them. And we buy the shells pre-made now because, hey, life is crazy. And if you go to any Spanish grocery store or Publix grocery stores, even Jamaican grocery stores, they're gonna have the empanada shells. They come in different sizes, and they're always in the freezer section. So I would brown my ground beef. And even although now that it's already browned, I can just go to the next step. And I add my base. Our base is always onions, green peppers, and garlic. I know in New Orleans they have a different base. Our base is our onions.
And we're making a bunch of the little, they come in different sizes, so we're making a bunch of the little ones so that everybody can taste them. And then she's gonna make some of the bigger ones.
Yeah. Once the onions have caramelized a little bit, we'll add our green peppers and our onion and garlic that's already mixed. Now, I dice these, but for yours, I pureed it. Some people don't like chunks of peppers or onions in their food, so we puree it.
The temperature is supposed to start at 358.
So I'm just browning it, blending all these flavors together, and then we're gonna put wine. You could use cooking wine, but I use just regular wine that you drink, red wine, just a 1/4 cup. This is 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 green peppers, 2 onions, about 6 cloves of garlic, 1/4 cup of red wine, and we just let it cook. We let the red wine blend in and let it evaporate the alcohol. I tell my kids when I was teaching them, wave in front. If you don't smell the alcohol, then it's good to go. You're ready to go to your next step. Now with the fan blowing, I don't know. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'm smelling what. Then I put all my dry ingredients. That's already pre-measured. Cumin, salt, minced garlic,
Something happened to the electric.
and something happened to the electric. That's oregano. That's cumin. Onion powder. I always add, even though I use the fresh onions and garlic and peppers, I always add dried just to kick it up a notch, to give it a little bit more flavor.
Get the electric one off.
And our electric went on.
Yep.
But
It's not coming back on. That's great.
no electricity.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. Maybe this. What's this right here? No, what? Should we take the fan off? Is it on?
Okay, back on.
Is it on?
Yeah, the fan came on.
You want to take the
Thank
fan
you.
off? Yeah, I got two burners on the same thing. We might have to take the fan off and put the burner on the other, on that one, Shay.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Dishes and Destination.
I think they're coming through. The fan's on, so it might be working again.
No,
No, not
it
yet.
will be, but I'm going to take the fan off.
Take the fan off. I don't need it.
Put this in here instead. There we go.
Okay, put me back on
Should be.
and put you back on. Hey, we got to go with the flow. These are the things that I'm going to have to look at, learn from.
RV life. Yep, sure is.
I'm going to learn. Yep. Put it to 375 if you can.
So I grabbed that other bag.
Need your glasses again. Can't see nothing. It's not so much the glasses, it's just too much light. 375, baby?
Yeah.
That's 370 right there.
Yeah.
380? 370, here you go.
All right, we're back in session.
Oh, you are.
We're back in session. I think I am. I don't know about him yet. But we're all right. It's sizzling. I love to hear the sizzle. That means it's all blending together and I can smell it. So you say you smell it? You can smell, oh, okay, good.
It smells delicious.
All right. And he's back.
I'm back.
All right. So then what I do next is I add my tomato sauce. Now, when I'm cooking it with the tomato sauce, this actual meal is actually a regular dated weekly meal that parents will make for their kids, and they don't make it into the empanadas. We actually eat this over white rice with black beans. It's called picadillo. That picadillo is made into an empanada. So we use this on the weekdays, and then the weekends, whatever you have left over is what you make your meat pies. And then I do 2 cans of the tomato sauce. When you're making the empanadas, you would drain your tomato sauce after you've cooked it for a little while. You let it saute and cook. You drain some of that sauce because you don't want that sauce in your empanada because it'll make it poke through or leak through. You want to drain it. Now, some people do love to see the vegetables in their food and they enjoy it. This is what I'm cooking right now. You can see it. It's all blended together. And the last few things that we use, the last two things, are capers. I don't need the vinegar. Just a few. It gives it a little salt, a little kick. Now some Cuban households, they'll use raisins to make it a little sweeter. Some.
Personally, myself, I was born in Cuba, but I don't like raisins in them.
You don't like it?
No, that's just my opinion.
Exactly.
But her grandmother was born in a different part of Cuba than I was. She used to put raisins in them.
So in my household, my kids grew up not eating it with raisins because Dad didn't like it. So if Dad said no, well. And also, some parts also cut up diced potatoes and mix it in there too. You can do anything. You can put corn in it. It doesn't matter. It's what you've got in the cupboard.
And you can make these empanadas with chicken.
Yeah, we said that, yeah.
You already said it?
Yep. Turkey, you can do pork, any meat you have left over from your dinner. Drain it, make sure it's not too, wet and moist, and then put it into a pie.
And sometimes what I do, she don't like it. I cut some guava paste. I don't know if y'all know what guava paste is.
Guava?
I cut a piece of guava paste, put it inside of it, and put a piece of cream cheese inside of it. Then I close them up and I fry them, and very good.
But that's another meal that I'll teach you how to make.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. Capers and olives. Capers and olives, just a few. And this is, like I said, a weeknight meal that we'll eat over white rice and black beans. And Saute and Tao ate it one time with us. So I told them, like, you guys like the empanadas, but you got to start from the beginning where the empanadas come from. So, all right. Now, he's done with some of the empanadas.
Some of the small ones.
The small ones. And I'm going to see if I can make some room so that we can teach you how to make the empanadas. Or he could teach you, because he's the better at it. I have to be honest, when we're making this, I make him make so many that, because we never can have just 10. My son alone would eat 10. So I would make him eat 20, 30, 40, and he'd get mad because I made him do too many. But he's gotten faster at it now than I have, because, no, so you're gonna do it right here. Yes, you can freeze them with freezer paper on cookie sheets. Put a little flour in between, let it get a little frozen, then take it off and put it into Rubbermaid containers like this. And then you can bring it with you camping and have it all pre-done. And I have done that before, pre-done everything, just so that it's just put it in the fryer and go. And you can do that and keep it in there, a week. Don't do it any more than that, because it's, it's gonna get that freezer taste. But, just at least a week ahead of time before you go on your camping trip. And then just put it in the refrigerator and it'll come to, defrost and then fry them. And you can use whatever vegetable oil, peanut oil you want. I always use vegetable oil or peanut oil. But if you want to use avocado oil or those things, you can. I just have never used them. I just grew up on regular peanut oil and vegetable oil.
And what do you want me to do next?
Just keep, you can prep, and I will keep frying. So, yeah.
Okay.
We have plates, yeah. I'm gonna keep continue frying while he shows you how.
Yeah, if we can.
He does it. Of course, with this heat, didn't make it any easier. But we're gonna go roll with it and keep on going. They come in different brands. We like the Goya brand. The Goya brand has a paper in between so they don't get stuck like he's doing right now.
What's right now?
Other brands are really good, but if they don't have the paper on it, don't get it. Make sure it says that there's paper between it. And they do come in different sizes so that way, I mean, like they come in big ones. You know, 6 inch, 7 inch.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a little bit of the meat with the sauce in the middle there. Then you're gonna take some, what's the cheese?
I had cheese. Where did I put? Oh, maybe I didn't bring it.
Oh
well, we usually bring cheese and we put cheese in it. All of yours has cheese, except for the last layer, just in case somebody didn't want cheese.
So we didn't bring the cheese.
Yeah.
And we didn't bring the tenedor tampoco.
There's right there in that corner. There
And this, you know what?
Just pinch it. You could use a fork. That he couldn't find, but I found it. Here's your famous fork.
The problem we're having here is that the heat is making these kind of melted. Usually we don't do these outside in the heat, you know.
You do them inside your house where it's air conditioned.
And then you just cook them outside.
Because nothing's happening to the ones we've already pre-done.
Because they were in the refrigerator.
They were in the refrigerator, they got cold.
That's how it usually comes out. It's got the meat in the inside, then you just fry it and it's ready to go. We usually put cheese in it, but we don't have any cheese right now. I'm gonna put one in here just to let it fry.
And there we go. You want to keep going and I'll walk around and just start getting some out? Okay.
Go ahead.
How much oil is in that pan?
It's about halfway.
Or a little bit less, I think.
Got covered.
I'm going to put some on plates. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make sure when you put them in. You got to make sure when you put them in that they go inside and they cover it. You know, so they usually kind of float, so they'll sit there and cover it.
Sorry, I came in and out.
If you take the
In and out.
Te llevaste los huesos.
I got more. There you go.
Yes, go ahead.
No, he lets it cool a little bit, but you don't have to, because you know it cools really quick. Once you strained your mixture, you know gotten your stuff ready, it'll cool down enough.
Let me put these in. Then I cook.
Yep, I got another tray.
These are ready. Put some up.
Yes, ma'am. I've tried every name brand you can imagine. I bought every single one of them. The only one I haven't bought is a commercial brand that's maybe like $2,000 and an Amish made one that's $1,000. They don't press hard enough. Your fingers have to, or the fork presses it. Well, I've even volunteered at my friend's restaurant. Do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, those press, they don't work. We've tried a bunch.
I've tried every name brand you can. I don't care. They have not worked.
Our picadillo looks really good to eat with some rice and some black beans tonight, though, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, when I was making it this morning, early in the morning, like 5:30 in the morning, the meat mixture, he woke up and he's like, whoa. It's the whole RV smelled. He was ready to eat for breakfast. But granted, Tal has been known to eat my spaghetti that I made for breakfast. I make my homemade sauce and I let it cook through the night while we're sleeping. And then we went off to the RV shows and stuff, had a blast, and came back and dinner was ready. Oops, she want that?
What's all that? No.
There you go.
Those little ones are ready?
How's those taste, baby? How they taste? No good? Well, if you're quiet, that's a good thing.
All right. Kasi no más más ninguna grande.
The big ones take a long time.
That one should be done, let me see. Oh, what? No, we're good. Let me look at it. We're good.
And
All right, let me see that.
it's taking over.
So that's what one of the big ones look like when you finish cooking.
And that's what you'd use at home for your families.
And usually,
You know.
and usually I like to break it, and I like to put a little hot sauce in there.
We do have some hot sauce at the
You
table.
know, I like
But,
some hot sauce there, and it makes a world of difference when you put a little hot sauce in it.
But imagine your teenage kid and he eats 10, 15 of these.
Yes, my son will eat 10 of these. He'll come to the house and I'll be making something. He'll say, "What are you making for yourself?" Because he thinks I'm all for him.
Exactly.
Give that big one to a Saute.
Yes. I need the tray again. Did everybody get some?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got more.
You gonna keep going?
Yeah, I got
keep
more.
going? All right.
Asante didn't want the big one?
Yeah. No. She said she wanted.
That's all right. There you go.
All right, let somebody else try that big one, see how they like it.
Well, it didn't have cheese in it.
It didn't have cheese in it, but it's got a lot of...
It has
Lot of
all the
seasoning in it.
ingredients, yeah. And that's ready to eat with black beans and rice or make more empanadas later.
Put them in the garbage can.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We also,
You can even put maduros inside of that. And
yeah,
cook them
like
with
we've
plátano
stuffed
maduro.
this with everything.
You can
We've-
stuff them with like plantains, the ripe ones, the ripe plantains.
Those are
Cook
ripe
them.
bananas that they come
out really
sweet.
good.
And then we fry them, put that in there. You can put anything in.
I've tested a whole bunch of different ones. She doesn't eat as many as I do, but I made them with like
He's more
I
creative.
made them with like grated coconut, you know, where I make the coconut with sugar, so it'll come out like you're eating a Mounds bar. You know how that coconut is nice and chewy, and I put it inside. It's great. How's it taste, Root? You good? I need that tray back.
Did everybody get some? They get some over there? You got some? Okay. All right.
Get some more in the back.
Okay, they're coming. We got more.
It's coming.
Everybody's excited.
Now, how do you think? Do you think you could do this easily at home? Is this something you could do easily? I mean, you can literally buy your your peppers and onions already cut up now. You can go to the freezer section, buy it cut up. If you don't like cutting or you don't like cooking, you want to make it fast. There's easier ways to cook. I like fresh, but my kids, one of my daughters, she doesn't like cooking, but that's okay because her husband does the cooking, and they get all my food that I give to them. But she would find the easy way if she had to make it.
Here's another big one for whoever wants it.
Yeah. My son that loves cooking cannot cut onions. He just starts crying.
Neither can I.
So when I start making a lot of onions.
Takes after me, that's why.
Did you get one, baby?
I did not.
No, wait, Laura. They're over
They're
there.
hot though. When they come out, you got to be careful biting into them because they're very hot.
Yeah, they get really hot if you're right out of the oil.
Now the last bunch I'm gonna make, they don't have any cheese in it for people that don't like cheese. Some
Or
people don't
just
like
you want
cheese.
to taste it without cheese.
I know that sounds crazy that somebody don't like cheese, but there are people that don't like cheese. right?
Yeah, sometimes you either love cheese or you just don't want it.
Our son-in-law doesn't like cheese.
Yeah, so we have to make sure everything, cheese and no cheese.
Well,
I have one more tray if that one's gone.
you want to make another big one? I can try to make a couple more big ones.
All right.
See if I can get them in here.
I'm off, don't worry.
Maybe a couple of these didn't.
And he still wants to make the big ones. He don't care.
Well, because I like the big ones better.
He likes the big ones better.
I just
He's got a
can't,
lot more
I just can't,
stuff.
I can't help that.
It's got a lot more filling. It is good.
I just can't believe that we forgot the cheese at home after we went to get it.
I know, and I made it into a small container. Oh well. I'll go back to the bag. Let's finish the small ones.
I got it. Go get me that tray then.
It's right there, baby. Right here. Tell me some things that you guys cook when you're RVing. Do we cook? Okay, Mama, tell me. A lot of air frying. Okay. What is your favorite recipe in the air fryer? Wings, chicken wings. Yeah, I love. We have a smoker. We have a smoker. It's a small smoker, and it's versatile. It works. It does all kinds of stuff. But I do like smoking meats, ribs, and stuff. I got one day I'm smoking ribs.
Close up real good.
I'm gonna smoke some ribs one of these days this weekend. Huh?
Pizza?
Oh yeah, you can make it with pizza. Yeah,
You can put whatever you want in this thing. So
that's a good
that's the
thing.
great thing about it.
And then you don't have
make
all
them any way you
those
want.
like pizza pockets that people buy that have been known to have aluminum and cardboard in them. You know what's in here. The ingredients are on, you know, what you put in it. So. What is it? Bacon.
Bacon, yeah, that would be good.
See, I love the old-fashioned way on top of. But I usually need that grease from a collard greens or something else. So I always need it. So I gotta save my, my bacon grease. But it is good to just bake it in the oven or the air fryer. My oven actually has an air fryer in the oven. So it's a double oven with the air fryer.
How's the sun out there? You guys hot?
That's hot. I'm sorry.
It's
Not raining. Thank you. Thank you.
And it's not 20 below zero. So we're good.
We're good. Well, thank you so much for coming today too. You guys were nice. Thank you for coming. This heat, this Florida heat. And hey, and we're in October. Imagine what it was like in July and August if you're not from Florida. Yeah, we live a block and a half from the beach. So we do get that ocean breeze, but it's so hot. So hot. And I have to work in the garden from like 7 to 10 and then get out because it's too hot.
Hey, look, the big ones are coming. They're working.
He got the big ones to keep working.
More air fryer today. Stuffed mushrooms.
Oh, he loves stuffed mushrooms. Stuffed mushrooms, awesome. Did we run out of napkins? I guess we did. Did we run out of it? I guess we did.
Harvest red?
Yeah? Everybody for coming. And when we're out and out on the YouTube or in the YouTube world, please just subscribe to our channel, Dishes and Destinations. This is Dalia and Enrique, and it's all about the food.
It's all about the food.
Thank you to the Bandits. I can never thank you enough. You've been my adopted kids. I've been with you for a year now since we've met, and you've made us feel like family, and I cannot thank you enough.